They're all locked and loaded as they clear the track. Standing by for a start, and gates open. They're racing. Casing Royal fly jumped the start and missed it slightly. Oliver went to the back early. Indomitable Speed, one of the best to begin, with I King, and Aspen is punching up along the rail. Aspen will hold out I King on that first corner. Now moving into third placing, Racer King caught off the track discreetly red. The leaders back, Indomitable Speed, followed by Tongariro, Little Bit of Joy. Back on the inside is De Great Swift, and they were followed by Casing Royal. Back with those Follow the Wind, Destiny Knight, Oliver, then Ordos Legend, and Introit is tucked away back on the inside, and Second Chance is last and 3 wide. Inside the 1,000 metres they go. Jackie Trois takes it up there with Aspen on top. He leads by 2. I King second, and a further length away discreetly red. Now closer to the rail is back in third from Racer King. Little Bit of Joy is close and handy, and then Tongariro, Casing Royal, improving his position also from Indomitable Speed, Oliver, Destiny Knight, then came De Great Swift, a fair way off them. Star Choice, Second Chance, Follow the Wind, Ordos Legend, and Introit is not in the race today as they're homeward bound inside the 500. And can they catch Aspen? Jackie Trois goes for home, but here come the sweepers. Discreetly Red is moving up with I King. Racer King, Little Bit of Joy's in the race as well. And also closing off, Indomitable Speed as Discreetly Red took a narrow lead. Tackled by Racer King. Indomitable Speed needs some racing room, so does Tongariro. As Racer King shot to the lead from Tongariro. Then Indomitable Speed, Racer King holding on, getting close to home. Racer King. Racer King has won from Tongariro, and Indomitable Speed was third back on the inside. Closing off there as well was De Great Swift behind the place getters, and then came Discreetly Red, Destiny Knight, Aspen Weekend, Little Bit of Joy, Introit, I King, Star Choice, Casing Royal, Follow the Wind, Ordos Legend, Second Chance, and last in was Oliver. After race 7, and Racer King, ridden by Casey Wong, takes out the 7th race on today's program, continues this pretty good run that Evert Van Breukelen is having with the team at the moment, and Casey Wong getting home there on Racer King number 3. He'll pay 43 for the win and 10 the place, holding off Tongariro, who was probably a fraction unlucky in the home straight. He was balked for a run a couple of times there, Tongariro, ridden by the apprentice W.W. Cheer, so perhaps unlucky to go down. Indomitable Speed was closing off well at the end, back in third placing, and we'll stand by for the numbers after race 7. So that's the story after the running of the Class 4 event today. The Who Knows Handicap, taken out by the locally trained Racer King, 43 and 10 the return there for the winner. And was holding off the challenge of number 11, Tongariro, who came into race favourite, and he'll pay 11 for the place. And standing by for the numbers, number 15, Indomitable Speed runs third and will pay 13. So Racer King now takes the record to 46 starts, 4 wins and 17 placings. The replay coming up. 7.4 the time, and that's about a tick under 3 seconds outside the record, 2.8 seconds to be exact. 3:11. 15 and 5. Racer King, an 8-year-old chestnut gelding, is by pins out of Sent to Win, trained by Evert Van Breukelen for the Fifth Kingdom stable and ridden by Casey Wong, who rode a winner in KL yesterday. Number 11 ran second, and that was Tongariro. W.W. Cheer for Cecil Robert. Perhaps a fraction unlucky to go down. He was balked for racing room in the home straight. And likewise, number 15, Indomitable Speed, who closed off well, a stablemate of the winner and ridden by S.U. Lim. Fourth is number 5, and that is De Great Swift. J. D'Souza for Richard Lyons. 137.4 is the time. Racer King now takes the record to 46 starts, 4 wins and 17 placings. And first win at the 1600 metres. In fact, had never won beyond 1200 prior to today, but was placed at the mile previously. So Racer King back in winning order today. First win since January of last year. In fact, nearly 12 months since Racer King last won a race. And recent form hasn't been too bad. Placed on 2 occasions from his past 4 starts and landing the major prize there in race number 7. Take note that race 8, number 1, Asprey, will be ridden by J. Daniel. So J. Daniel is the new rider aboard number 1, Asprey, coming up in race 8. All clear is up on race 7. Objection overruled. Racer King 43 and 10. Tongariro 11. Indomitable Speed paid 13. Quinella 76. The QPs for 3 and 11. 18, 3 and 15, 92, 11, 15, 57, Trio 696, the trifecta, 4,052. There were no winners on the forecast 4. There is the photo after the previous with Racer King holding on from Tongariro and Indomitable Speed back on the inside. And the photo for 4th, D Great Swift, in front of Discreetly Red.